Hello everybody, my name is Death Charge 22182. Welcome back to Death Charge Gaming, guys. I've taken the liberty of getting our materials for the Hub Upgrade 6. So that way we don't have to, like, worry about it for now. I am kind of out of fuel, so I kind of want to upgrade. And...
Hub Upgrade 6. Landing
oh...
platform hydraulics completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer.
Ow, minimum
Fix-It
skill
looks
level. It
forward to
took a
your
lot of
future
skill to do this.
achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub,
Oh!
and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Space elevator? Oh, geez. Okay. Build the space elevator. That's my objective. I was gonna say that what we get for the upgrades for the Hub Upgrade 6 was we get a space elevator, we get biomass, we get a biomass burner, and 3 extra inventory slots. I'm assuming that the biomass... yeah, okay. So the biomass burner, I'm assuming, is like the same as these ones, because it looks like a bigger version of those. But you can place it anywhere, and I don't think it has to be connected to this, as far as I know. I mean, I could be dead wrong, possibly. But now we can make, I think, biomass, leaves, and wood. Well, I kind of ran out of leaves, so let's gather some leaves. Some wonderful, tasty leaves. And see what we can do with, like, a space elevator at some point. Oh my god, we get a lot of biomass. Okay. Just from that little bit, we got 180. I hope that biomass is, like, a good type of fuel. Give me that wood. What's that? What's that? Wait, what's that blinky thing right there? Can I click? Hang on. Can I click that? Supported fuel. Oh! Oh, okay. So my Celia is one that does 60 per minute. Leaves are 80, which I'm assuming this is bad. That's why I ran out so quickly. Wood is a decent one, and then biomass is 6 per minute, and that's I think the lowest. So I'm assuming that this is gonna be really good biomass wise, so we can keep this production going for our wonderful ores and stuff like that. But now that we have a better fuel, I might change it so we have... I might make a constructor, because it says right here at the bottom right of this little screen that the production is 9 megawatts and the capacity is 20. So I'm assuming we can hook up a couple more things to this. So let me actually build a constructor. As we build the space elevator, we're gonna multitask this. Oh, whoa. Ooh! A conveyor merger! Yeah, that'd be really cool at some point. Object scanner, a ma'am. A mom. What's a ma'am? Oh my god. Oh, cool. Okay, I'm getting way ahead of myself. Let's start with pinning the space elevator. Oh my god. We need so many materials. Oh my god. Holy. Okay, space elevator might be a secondary objective. That's a lot of copper and everything. All right. Well, I do need to make I do need to make these things. So maybe we can focus on working on one of the side milestones. Uh, I did just see in there that there was a milestone for, I think, a conveyor merger. So that might be good. Let me see. Yeah, this one. This one seems more doable. Plates, pipes. Yeah, okay. Let's do pipes. Clink, clank, clonk, clink, clank, clonk. Concrete might be a little bit of an issue, because concrete and wires we don't really have a lot of at the moment. We're kind of struggling a little bit with that. So I have an idea, and I'm gonna do this after I make the little conveyor thingy. Like not the conveyor, the constructor. I have an idea. And what my plan is I'm going to make 2 more miners, right? And I'm going to see if I can put a miner right here and put a miner all the way at that copper one. So then that way I can like bring them over here to either 2 storage things or maybe 1 storage thing over here, possibly. After I get these logistics to like merge them. So I'm gonna be right back while I try to construct a thing right here, a thing at the copper, and maybe like conveyor belts right here, just to kind of get it going. Alright, I am back. That took a little bit longer than expected, but I was able to put a miner there, get them all powered up, and right now they are currently using this biomass for this left side, and then this biomass is doing this right side for iron. I've made it so the iron turns into this constructor, which I was right that it can make a variety of different things based on like what you put into it. And then as I can choose what it is, like right now it's making plates, it will go into here, into the storage afterwards, and it's fantastic. But I got enough materials so we can do the milestone where we can actually... Ooh, launch pod? Boop. Oh?
Milestone reached.
Oh?
Conveyor belts can now merge,
Goodbye.
split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity
Are you
of
leaving
your
me?
factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean.
Okay.
Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes.
That's terrifying.
Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Feel refreshed as I imagine millions of people staring at me. Yeah, that's that's just gonna make me stressed out. That's not gonna help whatsoever. Okay, but what that did was, now that we have logistics, I saw that this, and I thought it was really cool, the conveyor merger and the splitter, which I think is very unique. So I have an idea, and my idea might be a little more complex than I thought, but what I want to do is I want to work over here now. I want to build a where is it? I want to have a power, or not power, I want to have a storage thing right here, which obviously I'm going to move these storages and make them better a little bit later, but for now these seem to be okay. Can I... Oh, I can kind of link this up a little bit. I need rods though. Ah, it's such a... Everything is going to be such a weird angle. I don't like it. Alright, that's going to be good enough for now. Okay, so we need plates. I have tons of plates, that's fine. How do we make a merger? I've also learned that you can do this. Like, add these. I thought they're really cool. Alright, so we want a merger, like right here. Yeah. And then we want this to go into the side of this. Right. And then obviously that goes there. And then over here, let's start to get the copper going, so then that way it's kind of pushing this way already. Okay. Alright, so far so good. And then we want to build a... we want to build a constructor, so we need 4... 4 wires. And then I think we need reinforced plates, which I've learned take normal plates and screws. It takes like a couple of screws. And then plates we can obviously just kind of grab from right here, because we have a bunch of them. I think that's right. Maybe. If I'm thinking about this the way I want to think about this. Okay. Right. And then over here, not a merger, but we have a splitter. Right? So, whoa. Oh! Oh no, that just changes the direction of that. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, and then we do this. And then we do, like... I need more pipes, but you can kind of see where I'm going with this. It'll wrap around like this. Like, obviously, it's going to be a little more better if I, like, do that, and then it won't collide with that thing. But you kind of get the idea what I'm going for, I think. Our plan is coming into fruition. Oh, it's clipping. Okay, never mind. It's still coming together, don't worry. It's just gonna be a little wonky wheelie. Okay, and then we need a smelter right here, which we have enough for it. Okay. Put that close as possible, because that's good. Connect that, and then... Alright, cool. Okay, so my plan is this. That is going to be running. It's going to come over here. I may have to build... a thing, like, to power this a little bit better. Yeah, I might have to build another thingy above. And that's okay. Huh. I need a piece of thing. Okay. We're getting there. It's tricky, but it's doable. Alright, so what I actually could do as well is I could do this. And then I know this is gonna break it for a moment. Kind of do that. Ah, don't fall. And then put this over here. So now we have bloop. Let's get these set up for the far one automatically. There we go. And then over here can have these. I can have these two. And then this one can also have that. Set you to smelt the copper no matter what. Okay. Okay, so that's going on, and after it smelts the copper, watch. See? Look. It splits it. So this is gonna go around which I actually need to change this. Hang on. Because the... Okay, hang on. Before you waste my copper, hang on. Make this, a better little wraparound than what it was. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, so this is how it works. So, it goes through the little copper thing over there, and then it comes over here. The copper gets smelted. The smelted copper goes into two different things, because sometimes we need raw copper, and sometimes we don't. I think. And so, part of the copper gets into the constructor to turn into any parts that we need. If no parts are active, then I'll just, you know, kind of turn it off. And then all the other ones do this. And because it's a merger, the limestone gets turned into... It gets mined and then put into here. And look at this. See? It's all good. I think. I might be close to overloading the thing. Let me look. 14 out of 20. All of that is only 14.1 out of 20 megawatts. That's actually pretty darn good. I do say so myself. I think we're being professionals right now, guys. But I do want to make another constructor just so we can make the concrete, so I may have to pause this. I want to make another constructor, which I need more of the thingy-mablobbers. Bam! Done. Reinforced plates done. I'm a professional. Subscribe. It's all about the subs. Oh, you're being all weird and finicky. I don't like that. Alright. You do that. And then, bam! Okay. This is kind of getting to be a little bit wire hungry, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna do this. Loop. Loop. Cool. And then that will leave... Does this one have an extra... Oh my god, hi. Okay, this one does not have an extra slot, but... I have an idea. Alright. Hang on. I need to get this focused. I need to focus this. Alright, so... Here's how this is gonna work. You... No, not you. I changed my mind. I fell. You are gonna get these two. Right? You're the front people. You are gonna get these two. I'm missing cables. Ah, crap. I think if we activate this thing for the concrete, we might end up breaking it. So... we might have to think of something else. That works. Alright, what are you? How much do you use? Hang on, let's figure this out together. How much do you use? Oh! Oh, that's cool! Okay, so the separate biomass burner, this one is using, the capacity is 20 megawatts for this. And then this big one that you build separately, the capacity is 30 megawatts. So it's like a 10 extra thing. Oh, okay. So yeah, we'll just use this for like over here. And then we have this, extra one to power like over here if we need to. Like this will power this right side, and then uh, over here will power this left side. Yeah, that works out fine. That's awesome. And yeah, I kind of knew I was running out of power too. That's why I'm making some stuff. Which one ran out? You're both kind of low. Bloop. Let's do 40 in that one. And then in this one we'll do some... Oh, but you're 10 per minute. What? Wait, what? Wait. Supported fuel. Come on. Let me see the supported fuel. You're 6 per minute, but you're 10 per minute. Okay, so it uses a little bit more, but it's still less than the other stuff. I keep also forgetting to make cables. And then we're going to turn you into pure concrete. Yeah, limestone turns into concrete. And then all of them will get merged right here and go into our wonderful storage where we can get all of these. And I just clicked take all by accident. I did not mean to do that. So let's put those back. And then, yeah. I'm going to speed up the process and help make the concrete. So I'll be right back once we have officially have enough materials for the space elevator. But this is really good. I'm glad our progress is working. I'm glad that the machine is working as intended. It took a little bit to set up, but it's going to be automated. Most of this is going to be automated. So, yeah. This is fun. Alright, it took a little bit, but we have finally gotten enough materials to make a space elevator. I can't wait to see this. Oh my god, it's huge! What? Oh my god. Wait, what if I try to put it like on top of us? Oh my god. That, okay. Well, I guess down here is a good spot. I don't really see anywhere else to put it. There's a computer, so let's do like this. Whoa. Oh my god. All the materials are just floating out of me. Oh. Oh. What's happening? Oh. There's a thing in the sky. What is that? What is that? Whoa! It's... Whoa! Is that like a giant cable? Oh. Okay. Ada, can you explain?
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the
Smart
space
plating.
elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Huh, okay, that's weird. So, she just said that humanity was in peril, but why are they in peril? Like, is that what that purple thing was in the beginning of the first episode? That's massive! So I'm assuming that's like a space station, and then somehow this kind of goes up and does stuff. I'm assuming. Tier 2. Oh, jeez. New conveyor belts. An build gun. Oh, that's what we already have, the build gun. Customize from here, you can access the color section. Ooh, awesome shop. Redeem your coupons. There's base building and walls, which is pretty cool. I do possibly want to do this one because it has a map on it. What about here? Part assembler, rotor, smart plating. Okay, so this is what we need for the next phase is the smart plating. Okay. Copper sheets. Solid biofuel and a chainsaw. Oh my god. Oh my god, I want a chainsaw. Alright, that's going to be our first objective for next time, is to get a chainsaw. This has been really, really nice. I like that we have put this all together. It's working, so far it's working pretty good. The only thing is that this kind of burns up a little more than I expected. It burns 10 instead of 6. Which I actually need to fuel it up again right now. Possibly this one too. Yeah, I put these in at the same time, and this one burns less. This one had 90, and then this one just now needed some more. So even though this consumes a little bit more than I thought... Wait, actually... All of this is running... All of this is running, and this is... Oh, I see. Production's at 22. Okay. It was at 17 for a moment, and then it changed. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Alright, next time we're going to get a... Our goal for next time is going to be getting a chainsaw. We are going to also possibly... Well, I mean, we obviously need to get the smart plating. So, I'm going to do a chainsaw first. And then... so that way we can get the biofuel. And then next we'll do the smart plating. Or we may do the foundations first to kind of start with that. Or we might just try to unlock all of these because we can. We have the automatic stuff, so... But that's going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. This is really nice. I'm glad we're getting a little factory going. And that elevator's huge. Say goodbye to the Skyray. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. Give me more tips. And I will see you in the next Satisfactory video. Bye-bye.